We're off camera. Just hold on. We'll come back.
Thank you. Is this Kabbalah tree the same as the tree of knowledge of good and evil?
So when you look at Adam in the garden, you see two trees. You see the tree of life. You see the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And then you see there's many other trees in the garden. And when you really begin to study out trees in the Word of God, you learn that we are trees, trees of righteousness. God's government is a tree. It is the tree of life. The pattern, the geometric pattern, that is the sacred geometry of the tree of life is Jesus Christ. He is our door. He is our gate. He is our sacred place, which is why Christians don't need to practice sacred geometries to ascend into the spirit world. We just need Jesus. So Jesus as a government was sitting in the garden. And yeah, Lucifer's government, I believe, was also in the garden. And that actually extends into a whole idea and concept where it's like when Adam and Eve, they ate that fruit, they were partaking of an iniquity that pre-existed in Lucifer. They were actually connecting humanity to a pre-existing iniquity that opened the gate to death. And so I believe that the Garden of Eden, it's a lot more complex. It was, I think, a multidimensional reality sitting in the three-dimensional earth, and so it was very spiritual in that environment as well, which allows for us to understand that the conversation around trees goes into a higher dimensional conversation as well. You know, in the book of Ezekiel, you have a whole conversation on all of the nations of the earth being represented as trees in the Garden of Eden. Which means that as Adam was walking around the Garden of Eden, he was actually interacting with the governments of the earth that did not yet exist. And the leaves of the tree of life were for the healing of the nations. That is the other trees in the Garden of Eden. Don't get me started, because that is a realm. We've explored it. It's very, very cool, very powerful. Great question. All right, friends, we're going to